Welcome back to the channel, guys, and today what we're going to do is we're going to start cladding the outside of the building. We have found a break in the weather, so we're going to get the most of it and get it all done. So the first couple of shots you're going to see is going to be all from our Ring camera because I forgot to start filming. So the first thing we had to do is we had to put a timber battening up. We start with the lower one first, and then from that what we do is we put vertical ones off it. We spaced them out approximately 400mm apart. Now it wasn't an exact science because when we got to the end it was not quite the same, but it's good enough to hold the battens in place and hold the cladding in place, and you'll see that as we move forward. But the first thing, if you watch us, you'll see us putting up the battens. Really easy. The battens we used were roofing battens, and we bought them from a local company. The size was 19mm by 38mm by 3 meters, and it cost us approximately £2.45 a length, which is pretty good value, I think. So the very first thing we had to do is at the very bottom of the cladding is where you start. You sort of start from the bottom and work up. And the first piece, you can see me just offering it up now, is like a U shape, and you fix that to the bottom, and then you put all your panels into this. You make like a frame that it all slots into. And this is the first piece, so you can see us offering it up and making sure this is all straight. This is the most important part, really. And once we're happy, I just used a nail gun to attach it to the battens. Once we'd finished the bottom, then it was the turn of the two sides. Exactly the same again, measure, make sure you're happy with it, and then just attach it with a nail gun again. So we got that far. And this is where I decided I was going to start filming as well. So I'll take over now with a little bit of proper talk on the camera rather than you watching me on the Ring floodlight cam. Does do a pretty good job though, doesn't it? So here we are. We've decided to get on and do a little bit more work on the bar, garden room, whatever you want to call it. And as you can see from behind me, I'll take you up now and I'll show you what we've done. We've actually put the battening up on the walls, so you've got the battening. Then we've added this composite trim here, which is where you can see V over there. She's got a length of the slat that I put in, and then we got the end pieces which it slats up to. So this will then, in a little very short time, look like that. So it'll all be nicely cladded. So we're just going to cut the first piece and put it in, and I'll show you what it looks like then. Here you can see V was cutting the pieces of cladding, and then we just literally came and it hooks over the lower piece. We just lined it up to make sure it was central. And once we were happy with it, just make sure it's pushed down firmly. You don't have to hang off it. And it even helps if you have it the right way round, which we didn't the first time. And then when you get it right, you can feel it go in properly. And then once it's in, we used screws to just screw it on the battening. So you can see us there, just making sure it's absolutely central, because this is the most important one. Get it right. And then you can see, first of all, I tried a nail gun, but the nail gun really wasn't very good. The force of the nail gun actually damaged the material, so we changed our minds and decided to screw it in, which turned out to be a lot easier in the long run as well. And there you are, that's the first one in. So it's slotted in to that lower piece that you saw just now. And you can see there, we screw it on just to make it firm. And the next piece that V's bringing in, if I just show the edge, and you can see that little hook there, and that will hook that as we go in. I'll just try and show you there, and we this mist completely. And we just hook it in like that. And that comes over, matches up. And so we'll pull it down tight and then we'll screw this piece in as well. And there's number 2 in place. And number 3 arriving. How easy is that? That really, really is very easy. And there you are, look at that. It looks immensely different, doesn't it? We've still got a little bit there to do, so you can see, you know, it goes from looking like that, you know, the block work. We haven't obviously got more to finish off yet, but to looking like that. And we will take the Eurocell stickers off as well. It's gonna look better, I think. Okay, so I'm just gonna, before V pushes that in, I'm gonna just show you, we've got this slot that runs down here. This is the end trim you saw earlier. And then we have this final piece that goes in. So you can see the cuts don't have to be absolutely 100% perfect.
There's like a little groovy section on this that obviously what grabs onto the other
you
section.
See that? Yeah, you just see that there.
So what I'm going to do is line up the bottom like that. So it's at the bottom of the board, yeah?
Yeah, so we come down. So.
And then just literally, you might have to do it, Mark, because you're probably stronger than me. I'm sure I'm not that weak, but I don't know if it pushes all the way in or...
Well, it probably will. I'm going to hand you the phone. And I'm
just on this edge at the moment, there's a little gap there. Mark, just going to tap it in, that's it. Give it a click into place. Excellent. Done. Pretty tight. So the only bit I would do differently next time is the inside piece, which goes on first.
Yeah.
I would hang that probably about 3 or 4 mil lower than you need it to be, or what you think you need it to be.
Yeah.
Just so you get a really tidy corner. But you know, it's a garden room. I'm not.
Come round and have a look at the front again. Now that trim there, you just saw it just now.
And it's just covered all of those gaps that you saw. It's all nice and tidy. Excuse the expanding foam. It's just the next job.
Well, that looked great.
Excellent.
Really impressed.
To the other end now. We can peel all the plastic off.
And give you the big reveal.
So that's what it looks like now.
What do you reckon?
I think we've done brilliant.
Look at that. Not bad for an afternoon's work, is it? Yeah. Got that bit to do.
I think, you know, you're doing it, you did it again, you'd be quicker, you'd be a bit more confident, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
We've done it quite slowly because of confidence. Yeah. But, yeah, no, that was pretty easy.
Well, it's the first time we've ever attempted it, isn't it? So that was done by our builder, but we've taken over now. This is obviously
This isn't composite, it's recycled plastic.
It's recycled plastic.
The composite's much more expensive. And on the composite, you can have like a wood grain effect in all different colours. I personally like the white because it just looks clean, doesn't it? Yeah. And you ain't got to... If you want to change the colour, just get a tin of paint.
So there you can see again, this is literally minutes later. We've got the bottom piece in. We use a nail gun, just a cheap nail gun. And that's all in. I'm going to go and make a cup of coffee. V's going
to do all the hard work.
V's going to do all the hard work, isn't that right? She's going to cut the pieces out and then we'll just fit that in and then we'll be finished. You can see how easy it is, and if we can do it, you certainly can do it. finished product. Well, it's not finished, is it? We got all the trims to do yet, but that's the cladding. And you saw how easy that is to do. Makes it look a lot better, doesn't it? Immensely better. Very pleased with it. And it looks good up close as well. So if I come in, you know, you know, look at that. So yeah, I guess that's it for the day. And you've seen how easy it is to do cladding. It's very, you know, when the video's edited, it'll be very quick and looked like it was even simpler than it was. But if we can do it, honestly, you can do it. And we're going to do more bits and pieces like this. We've got so many different projects coming. I mean, we still got all the trimming to do, so that'll be a separate video when we do that. We got the I think they call it Sofix. You know, I'm not a DIYer, so I'm not a DIYer, so I'm doing it, and me and Via doing it, and we're doing quite well, I think. And if you want to see more, please, you know, subscribe to the channel, and hopefully we'll see you in another video. We've got lots of things coming up. I'm working on an LED project for inside the bar, using WLED, and I've also 3D printed a little box, and I've got a circuit board, so it's going to be a complete little product. I might even sell that at some stage, so have a, you know, tune in, subscribe, because you'll get notified when that video comes out. Sort of halfway through at the moment. I'm doing a few bits and pieces and trying things out, so I don't want to like put it out into it's, oh, I'm happy about it. It's enough information for you guys to sort of go and attack it yourself and have a go. Anyway, thanks for watching this if you've got this far, and like I said, see you in the next video, guys. So for me, bye. V is there she is, tidying up the back end of the garden, and it's bye from her as well.